Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more Mass Effect 2. Well, we're in the danger zone today. We are here by a derelict Reaper. We have an IFF and we're pretty sure that that's something to do with the Omega-4 relay, so we're going to go in there. An IFF is an identifier friend or foe little signal, so that's what we're here for. Let's go ahead and join up and see what dangers await. Alright, so at the end of the last episode, we did go ahead and sorry, not last episode, but the episode before, we managed to gain Grunt's, what do we call it? Loyalty. So I think we're going to go ahead and bring him along. Inferno ammo, fortification, concussive shot, like he's a great choice for our squad. As for the others, what do we bring? You know what? Thane wasn't a bad choice either. He was a pretty good duo for what we were dealing with. That said though, the unstable warp is fine. The shredder ammunition, I don't know if that's... Do we have... okay, so we've got barriers. We know that the collectors have barriers. I'm assuming there are going to be, of course, collectors on the derelict Reaper ship for some reason. They may not, but again, shredder ammo, that's only good against organics. I think at this certain point they only count as synthetic, so we might leave Thane behind, as cool as he looks with his shades and whatnot. Let's see, Garrus, that could be a good choice. Yeah, concussive shot, armor piercing ammo. Miranda, what about you? We've got some nice heavy pistols. Yeah, actually, you know what? Warp would be good against armor. Overload is good against barrier, I think. Yeah, and we've got Slam. You know what? Let's bring Miranda and Grunt. That's not a bad combination, I think. Let's go ahead and we'll bring those two. Alright, as for our points, what have we got? Miranda's got 5 points to spend. Let's go ahead and spend that on Slam. We could go for something more though. Actually, hang on a second. What have we got here? So, lift duration, it goes up to 1.3 over 1.1. Slam force is an extra 20%, taking us from 500 to 600 newtons. Let's see, what else is there? We've got warp. That's not bad. Huge blast radius could be possible. You know what? I think we'll go for Slam for now. I think that's where we'll go. We could potentially, I don't know, if we get a couple more squad points, we might be able to boost one of these to 4. That would be good. I'm not sure how many points we'll get in total, but we will see. As for us, we've still got 2 points. We might, I don't know, we might end up dropping off something along the lines of the cryo ammunition or something. That'll buy us, what, another 2 points? That'd give us a stronger barrier. We could go for better incendiary ammo. Could also possibly drop our concussive shot for something else. Yeah, maybe go put it onto incendiary and barrier? Either way, that's for us to figure out in the future. For now, that is fine. We're going to swap out our black hole thing. Again, it's just not a... It's got a bit too much of a charge. It takes a little bit for us to switch out, which is not exactly phenomenal. Let's bring out the collector particle beam. I think that's a decent choice. We've got our heavy pistol, which I'm very happy with, and everything else is good. As for Grunt, yeah, the collector assault rifle and the claymore, and Miranda, let's see. I feel like we should switch her pistol over to the phalanx as well. That is a very nice weapon, so that will do. And I think that should be all. Alright.
What's with all the chop, Joker?
Doing my best. The wind's gusting to 500 kph. There's a second ship alongside the Reaper. It's not transmitting any IFF, but the radar paints its silhouette as Scat.
I guess we know why the science team stopped reporting in. What just happened?
The Reaper's Mass Effect fields are still active. We just passed inside their envelope. hurricane, huh?
Okay, so we have Geth to deal with. Alright. Alright, first things first. Let's go ahead and... let's see. We'll give you the Inferno just because it's better than nothing. And then we'll go with Disruptor for now. Alright, and then what else have we got? Let's see. Weak against shields and biotic barriers. Let's give that thing some... oh, wait. Cryo? You know what? No, let's just keep that as Inferno, just on the off chance things go crazy.
Change.
Let's also then change out our shotgun.
Weapons.
Go ahead and use some disruptor ammo. And then... yeah, I guess we'll switch out the sniper rifle and go with... I don't know. Let's just go with a mix of a few things. That should be sufficient enough. Oh, and of course, let's go back to that Inferno. Alright, so...
Smells bad. There's blood, but something's wrong with it.
okay, that's not a good sign. Alright, now for us, let's go ahead and... we're in close quarters. I think that should be good enough for now. Alright, so... definitely some Geth around here. Alright, let's start with some hacking. Let's make some money, because again, we have a few things at Tachanka if we can afford them. So that's probably worth earning if possible. I think we need around 117,000 credits. So every little bit will count if we want to get both things. Alright, let's start this bypass. Let's see, resistors. Take you. Alright, and let's check out this audio log, or video log.
The airlock has been installed at the far end of the hold section. We have begun pressurization for shirt sleeves work. The crew is edgy. I reassure them it is mere nerves, a superstitious reaction to what this vault represents. The corpse of a vast ancient life form. Privately, I can't deny the atmosphere. The angles of the walls seem to press down on you. I find myself clenching my teeth.
Okay, so more information on indoctrination. That's not going to change much for us though. What do we have here? Another log?
We finished cataloging specimens A203 to B016. No evidence of active nanotechnology noted. Dr. Chandana believes they would have decayed over the last 37 million years. There's not enough data to support his claim. He asserts that the truth is patently obvious. I am concerned. Chandana has been staring at the samples for hours. He says he's listening to them.
Not sure what he's listening to.
Normandy to shore party.
What just happened?
The Reaper put up kinetic barriers. I don't think we can get through from our side.
We're trapped. We'll have to take down the barrier generators from in here. Any idea where they are?
At the moment of activation, I detected a heat spike in what is likely the Rex Mass Effect core, sending the coordinates now. Be advised, this core is also maintaining the Reaper's altitude.
So when we take the barriers down to escape, the wreck falls into the planet core.
And that means everyone dies. Yeah, got it.
If any helmsman can pull us off this thing before it reaches crush depth, it's you. We'll make a sweep for survivors and recover what data we can. Stand by.
Aye, aye. Good hunting.
Alright. Not at all an ominous sign, and a terrible job to have to do.
What a mess. Anyone else hungry?
Alright, another log.
You're married? You never mentioned that.
Katie had anger management issues. When my brother got married, the best man tried to hit on her. She kicked him down the church steps.
What? Katie's my wife. I must have told you this story.
No, I know my wife. I remember that day was the only time I saw her wear stockings.
Yeah, the kind with seams up the back. That's what I remember too.
Sounds like the Reaper was affecting their minds.
Okay, not at all creepy at all. That's not nice. Alright, so what do we have back over here? Nothing else. Some giant cables of something. Alright, we've got some explosive crates. I think we should be ready for a firefight, hey? Alright, let's go ahead and switch. Actually, you know what? Yeah, he's got a shotgun. Actually, no, let's switch over to the assault rifle. Keep some long distance stuff. And then preemptively, let's
Change
get that
weapons.
barrier.
Enemies in front.
I know Jane Shepard. Those, they blow up nice.
One less.
Take it!
Alright. So far, so good. Alright, husks. Noted. Alright, well, I think this disruptor
I
ammo
thought
should be fine.
Death made these husk things.
This confirms it as Reaper tech.
Alright, charming. Alright, oh, let's be careful with the explosives. Or at least, that'll do.
Hold fire, Shepard.
Up ahead.
That'll do. Alright, our Krogan is doing fine. Let's go ahead and maybe switch him back to a shotgun.
Switch
Yeah,
up.
I think he'll enjoy the up-close fight.
Third day with this headache. You'd think Chandana would have let me have a few hours off.
God damn! What? That thing, that just gray thing, it disappeared when I looked straight at it. It came out of the damn wall, where we took off that panel. I didn't see anything. You should lie down.
I'm telling you, this ship isn't dead. It knows we're inside it.
Calm down. Now I'm getting a headache.
Well, I'm glad we're not in their shoes. Alright, we'll keep a careful eye open. Oh,
Sniper.
oh,
An unidentified shooter is wandering the site. Problematic.
it did not shoot at us though. That is ideal. Either he didn't get eyes on, or he doesn't know. Alright, what have we got here? More money? Excellent. Ooh, a Cerberus rifle.
This looks interesting.
Hello, hello. Sniper rifle damage. That is always appreciated. Alright. What do we see? More huskification, I guess. Alright, let's just be prepared.
On our left.
Alright, so far
Here we
so
go.
good.
Yes.
Alright. Actually, can we melee these things? Actually, we've got a pretty decent whack. We can kill them pretty good. We should keep note of that just in case. What do we have back here? Anything hidden? A bypassing door? Okay, so... Uh-oh. Alright, well that's uncool. I do not like this. There is an explosive crate back there. Let's see if we can overload that. That is ideal. You, my... fortification? Sure. Let's barrier up and see what we can do. Oh, actually, you know what? We'll switch to our pistol here. Careful, melee. There we go. Alright, can we... No, okay, we're gonna have to revive her.
Should have run. Now you'll cry.
Alright, that'll do, and then, you know what?
Worthless.
Let's quickly switch back. Come on.
I am stronger!
Alright. Back up on your feet, please, and thank you. Alright, so we gotta head back that way through the door. Unfortunately, we did not get as much assistance from whatever that sniper was shooting earlier. Could be a different line of sight, but hopefully, yeah, at least they're not shooting at us. We'll pick up that metagel. Let's hack this research terminal. We will see if we can... Oh, surely we can find what we're after. There we go. And then... yeah, excellent.
This might be useful.
Heavy skin weave. Okay, that's good. That should be a boost to our health. Noted, though, that Miranda can go down. Although that said, though, should he get swarmed pretty heavily? Yeah, we might have been able to play that better.
Chandana said the ship was dead. We trusted him. He was right. But even a dead god can dream. A god, a real god, is a verb. Not some old man with magic powers. It's a force. It warps reality just by being there. It doesn't have to want to. It doesn't have to think about it. It just does. That's what Chandana didn't get. Not until it was too late. The god's mind is gone, but it still dreams. He knows now. He's tuned in on our dream. If I close my eyes, I can feel him. I can feel every one of us.
That is definitely concerning. I'm glad we're not going to be sticking around. Alright, let's just move on and, well, yeah, we'll see what we can do. Alright, bypass. Let's go. So there was some Wi-Fi, those are resistors. So what is that? Tunnel? There we go. Oops, I must have misclicked. There we go. Alright, so I do wonder whether that fight was possibly optional. But either way.
We've got 5 days without a workplace death.
Geth talk. Since it knows you, tell it I don't need its help.
Geth don't generally operate alone.
To the right!
What are we dealing with? Alright, more husks. Anybody else?
Too late! Now you're dead!
Alright, still so far so good. We'll collect some more ammunition and try and get a better position. Alright, you know what? Let me switch you back to the assault rifle. I think we're going to have some distant engagements. Alright, so hang on a second. Terminal, up there. Okay. We have to make our way up and around. That's fine.
We're good!
Alright, let's pull up a barrier.
Enemies in front!
Come on. Back up. Yep. Okay, why on earth we're stuck? Okay, that's not ideal, but let's just deal with it. You. Let's go with a concussive blast. Whatever you are, let's go ahead and slam. Yeah, that'll do. Alright. back up again.
Now you're dead!
Alright. Oh, looks like that barrier was a good choice. Oh, alright, let's quickly switch back to our armor busting. Actually, no, we've already got that. Can we deselect that? No, alright, well that is what it is. Let's just go ahead and go with what we've got. Alright, a couple of good headshots. Made a pretty good amount of difference. Alright, that should do. Let's switch back. Alright. Explosives. Well, okay, here we go. Alright, so there's another terminal. More health medkits. Money will do. Alright, what else do we see?
Enemies in front!
Oh, terminal. We'll get to that in a jiffy. Let's take out that abomination. Cold burst.
Too late! Now you're dead!
Alright, so far so good. More money, that'll do. Getting some metagel down there. Apparently this is a loop. Okay, so we can get some pretty good position against other enemies up here. Alright, that's a lot of, what do we call it? A lot of ammunition. Let's send Miranda to the corner there. She can provide some fire support. Grunt can stay alongside us. Yeah, we should be alright.
Incoming!
Alright, let's go ahead and deal with all of these. Let's go ahead with some concussive blasts. We'll pick up a barrier. You can... Oh, hang on a second. We're stuck yet again. Oh, and Miranda is down. Ah, that's annoying. Alright, so we can back up over there. Where is Grunt? He's all the way up over there. Alright, that's fine. We'll, come on. We need to get our way out of here. Alright, you know what? Are we about to get hit with some more things? I think we are, but I think we go concussive blast. Make room. Actually, we'll go... Yeah, we'll get him to do that. Alright, that should give us a little bit of space. Go ahead and use some unity. Alright, Miranda is back up and running. Let's get her to overload that explosive crate for a bit. We'll get that up and running. Alright, so now we've just got this silly thing. Let's go ahead and warp. Let's go ahead and use barrier.
Put them down.
Alright, sometimes you just need to fire a lot of shots downrange. Alright, everyone should be good to rejoin. Oh yeah, power cells, that's not a bad idea. Ooh, Cerberus shotgun.
Interesting.
Hey, okay. Some very nice upgrades for our weapons, I'm sure, coming down the line when we get back to the Normandy. Alright, what do we see? Another terminal? 3,500? Alright, let's see what we're dealing with. More enemies? Oh, we got that Scion. Okay, let's go ahead and start warping. We'll go ahead and switch to our pistol.
No shield!
Burn and die.
Alright, so there's 2 of them. Well, let's get some benefits going there, and then let's warp that thing.
How's that one?
Late. Now you're dead. Burn and die.
Whoop. Alright, we're in a spot of bother, but we should be okay. Let's just go ahead and barrier up.
There we go.
Whoop. Alright, almost got ourselves in trouble. Alright. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe we bring back that shield regen for our helmet. It's certainly
Enemies
good
in
to
front.
have. Alright. That'll do it. There we go. Alright. I think we're as well off as we can be. We've cleared everything. There can't be too much of this facility left, can there? Well, maybe there can be. Who knows? Alright, we'll pick up some more power cells. We've got 2 Scions. Oh, that's annoying. Alright, let's just focus on the closest one. We use a barrier, and I think... yeah, that should be fine. And then maybe we switch to a shotgun? What kind of ammo are we touting? The wrong stuff. Alright, that's fine. Let's switch that over to incendiary. Let's drop the warp. That explosion should be pretty good. Alright, maybe not.
Nothing can hurt me.
Let's throw warp barrier up.
Sorry now.
That should hopefully slow him down. Warp again, if you please.
Night.
There we go.
Too late. Now you're dead. You're up. I am Krogan.
Alright, well, you know what? That's working a bit better. I think we'll keep the shotgun with this as it is. We'll move back to the assault rifle. My goodness, there's a lot of husks. Alright, come on. There we go. Alright. Now let's go ahead and get that barrier back up and running.
Okay, point out the core and I'll tear it up.
and then
Okay.
get off the ship. Quickly.
Alright, so we're almost there. Alright, let's quickly zip down here, and then I guess we got to bail. Hopefully that won't be too difficult. Alright, let's bypass this door. We know that those two places connect. These two are fine. And that will be all. Oh, there's the IFF. That's what we need.
Great. Where are the guys who moved it here?
That is a great question there, Grunt. Great question. Oh. But you know what? There's money on offer, so let's go ahead and quickly check that out. Let's see. Hi-Fis. Alright, well, we're making a good amount of money here. The Geth was shooting at the husks, which used to be Geth. Or at least we used to assume they were created by the Geth. We're going to have to destroy that thing, I'm sure. Let's just double check that we have taken what we can, because that looks like there's workbenches. Yeah. Laptop access, 1,000 credits. That'll do. Well, it looks unconscious. Okay. I feel like we need to fight.
One more. Run, now you'll fry.
Alright, so that thing's open. Let's see, we'll take everything we can. Alright. Limited window of opportunity. At least we know what we're dealing with. Alright, what do we do? You know what? I think we just save all of our stuff and we try and, well, when this thing opens.
Yes!
Yeah, we're gonna have another wave.
Run, now you'll fry.
Heads up.
Okay. There we go. Let's see if we can get an overload on the core. That'd be really nice. And then let's also throw in concussive blast.
This should scramble the system.
Alright, not quite the best, but pretty good nonetheless.
One more. Too late. Now
Alright.
you're dead.
Well, we're making good use of our melee. Surprisingly more than we've probably used in the entire game so far, but we're very low on ammunition. Let's make sure we pick up some more thermal clips.
One more. I am Krogan.
Alright, well, we have a very Krogan. Going Krogan, I'm pretty sure.
Here we go.
You know, it's, the more I think about it, the more I would hate to see a post, what do you call it? A postman. a Krogan postie going coastal, that would be ridiculous. Alright, well, we got to quickly go ahead and get some damage on this thing, so... We got it. Is that all?
Wait, Shepard. Cerberus would want that Geth for study.
You want it? They're dangerous, but I can handle one.
Tally said no one's ever captured a Geth intact.
Maybe a little risky, but it's just one.
We're out of time. Let's move.
Hang on, folks!
Open the port side airlock.
Aye, aye.
We're clear. Go.
Alright, very nice. So, XP gained, level 30 earned, one more point to spend. We got the IFF, the heavy skin weave for an extra 50% health is phenomenal. Shotgun damage, again 40%, that is very delightful. Sniper rifle damage, an extra 50%. Credits, another 50,000. Okay, that's really, really nice. And some platinum.
I think we need to discuss the unique piece of salvage we recovered. For now, we've stored it in Edie's AI core. We need better equipment to fight the Reapers. An intact Geth would be invaluable to Cerberus's cyber weapons division.
We'll have to disagree on that, ma'am. I saw enough of these things on Eden Prime. Space it.
Cerberus has a long-standing cash bounty for an intact Geth. I assure you, the reward is significant.
I've killed hundreds of these things, but I've never had a chance to talk to one. This one tried to communicate with us. Hell, it probably saved our lives. Why?
Reactivating the Geth is a risk. If you do so, it should be for humanity's best interests, and not your curiosity.
I still think our best interests involve an airlock.
I want to know why it has a piece of N7 armor strapped to its chest.
Battle trophy, maybe? Would a machine care about that?
No, trophies imply emotions that AIs don't have. I doubt it's more than a convenient field repair.
I'm not deciding one way or the other until I know what we've got here. I want to start it up, interrogate it.
If we activate it, there is no guarantee we can deactivate it again.
Bullets can.
That's not what I...
Thank you, both of you, for your recommendations. I've made my decision.
Tally's gonna freak when she hears about this. So what about this Reaper IFF?
I have determined how to integrate it with our systems. However, the device is Reaper technology. Linking it with the Normandy's systems poses certain risks.
I trust you, Edie. I know you won't let anything happen to the ship.
Understood, Shepard. It may take several hours before the IFF is ready for shakedown. I will alert you as soon as it is ready.
Sounds good. Till then, it's business as usual. Crew dismissed.
Alright, well, either way, that is where we're going to call things for today. We'll swing by the lab and check out some of these upgrades in the next one, as well as talking to our very first Geth. So if you do want to see that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.